Hello world, Heather Thrills here. I am considering my intentions and this concept that I was thinking about last night where I am living my life, but when I evaluate it, can I be like objective observer? So to see myself going through, okay, example. Here is an example. If you see somebody and they are trying to talk to you about something that you don't want to talk about, can you see yourself talking about the thing that you don't want to talk about to this person? And in the moment, can you shift and change and say, hey, I actually said I didn't really want to talk about this. How do I get myself out of this gracefully? Right? So I was thinking about that yesterday and like how to observe myself while the moment is happening and not be so in it, but I am of the moment, but to kind of take a second seat. So one is doing the talking to the person and one is observing. The same is, but one for lack of better explanation. And so making that my goal this moon cycle is to just see myself from an outside perspective, but catch it in the moment and then shift. Some special magic superpower practice right there. And Lola. Lola's with us. This new moon cycle, I am devoted to strategy and planning. So basically strategic planning. And I'm always focused on education, but this moon cycle I'm considering more digital. I'm gonna do Google Academy for analytics, which I know like most of it already, but just to get that like present on my brain and have it be something I'm focusing on, because strategic planning is like my favorite part. So plan, execute, deliver. I've been also thinking about why there is a chainsaw going off next door. No, I'm kidding. But I have been thinking about execution, right? So getting things done and making things happen, and what I want to be known for, like what do I want to execute on to become. And so I made like a fat list. Like I'll do this practice where I say I'm gonna set this timer for 1 minute. I don't ever set the timer because I know that I'm gonna work past the 1 minute, but it's just one of those things that if you put something against you, right? Like if you put the clock against you, you work a little bit harder. If you know, like this kind of mentality. And so I say that I'm gonna set this 1 minute timer, or at least work on this one thing for 1 minute, and just make a list. Like take a moment to feel into how I really want to show up and what I want to be known for. Like really feel into it, like, hey, what do I want to be known for? What do I really want to contribute to and to work towards? Like, and so I did that this morning and I came up with I want to be known for like environmental activism and impact. And so I bundled that into one word, eco, which isn't encompassing, but it's just quicker to say, eco. And then I want to be known for luxury. Luxury. I want things in my life, like I've worked really hard from where I've been, to be where I'm at. And I know how much more work it takes to get me from where I'm at to where I really want to be in this luxurious state where I don't believe that happiness comes from outside, right? Like I definitely don't believe that, but I believe that when you have stuff on the outside that feels really good for you, it contributes. I'm trying to straighten this out, the OCD in me. It contributes to your feeling. Like it's just easier to feel good when everything around you is awesome and rich and luxurious, right? Okay, point made. And so I want to be known for luxurious. Like I don't want to host retreats in like shitty little places. I want to host retreats in the world's most sought after destinations, the most picturesque beautiful, like places that you need to see in the world, that you need to marvel at how wonderful this world looks. And I want to make it adventurous and like bucket listy, if that can be a new hashtag for me, bucket listy. And that's my adjective. And so eco, luxurious, yoga. Yoga is a huge part, not just asanas, but the whole practice of the like spiritual text, like listening in and meditation, and like a more encompassing version of asanas. Yes, the physical practice is so important. Like it literally has a shocking effect on your body, you know, from every system, you know, the endocrine system, your respiratory system, all your blood and your bones, just everything, you know, everything that you are in the shell and in and out. It's crazy how encompassing it is. And so making that a huge focus, because that practice will literally change your life. Like just practicing a little bit sometimes will change your life. So incorporating a daily practice or daily practices and under the umbrella of yoga is a huge niche that I want to just be full on, turned up, 100% in there, making a difference, making an impact, contributing to the community, leveling it up, finding creative new ways to bring more yoga to everybody in the entire world. How fun. It's really fun. And that felt so good to say that. That's really what the whole gang is. That's what it is. And I'm happy to be on that mission, just bringing more yoga to more people. Lola. Lola is covering me up and keeping me chill, making me feel nice and easy. It seems like the camera keeps spinning. Are we doing okay over here? So we're talking about eco, lux, yoga. I don't remember what else I wrote, but I definitely want to make an impact and build a huge community, like a gang of people that come together and believe in the same things, you know, like do you want to live an eco life and contribute to the overall wellness of the planet from any kind of standpoint? Do you want to practice these ancient spiritual practices, yoga and asanas and meditation? And do you want to, you know, live in a luxurious state, you know, like where everything around you is aesthetically pleasing, makes you feel comfortable and safe, and what else? Yeah. These are my focuses for this next cycle. I feel like I let go of a lot of energy last night, and I deliberately made a schedule, like things that I want myself to be doing at certain times, and made an outline idea of who I wish to become in the next couple weeks, you know, and transforming on a weekly basis and measuring my energy output. So what am I actually spending my energy on, and does it line up with these things that I said that I wish to become? Because if you don't do it, it's not going to happen. As simple as that sounds, but if you're not the one doing it, it will not happen. Do not rely on anyone else. I have a quote from like a 6th grade, 7th grade teacher who said, self-reliance ensures success. If you want to ensure your success, right? Insurance is if something happens, you're covered, right? If you want to make sure that you are successful, you rely on yourself and you turn up on yourself. You make sure that everything you do is in the direction of that successful outlook that you have for yourself, you know? You're not going to become if you don't do. And so make it easy, make it measurable, understand what needs to be done by when in order for this bigger thing to be fruit to come off the tree per se. So plant your seeds, water them every single day, every single day. That's what I'll call this. This is the watering. This is the watering, doing that work, that paperwork, that showing up work, that sending it in, the getting the no's, all that work is just watering your beautiful garden of wildflowers and huge trees that people will marvel at and love the smell of, like me and the sequoias. That's the goal. That's what we're getting jiggy with. But this is 10 minutes, and so hopefully you watched all of it. Watched, get it? Okay. Much love to my future self. I am grateful that the spirits have guided you into the most highest serving, most loving, absolutely enjoying your life. And thank you for bringing me to right here and right now.